Yo, what is up, you guys? I'm finally back to my regular schedule of reviewing anime, talking about anime, and all that stuff, man. Like, I'm I'm trying to get back into the groove, trying to get back motivated and all that. Well, I am motivated, but I'm just trying to get back into the swing of things, if you know what I mean. But okay, this chapter of One Piece. Now, I haven't talked about a chapter of One Piece since I think 787. I think I talked about 787, but I'm not too sure. Like for real, I don't know. I don't know. But it might have been like 794. Cause I'm trying to remember, when did Law, put it in the comments, when did Law talk to not Fujitora? He talked to Sengoku. That was the last time I did a One Piece chapter, but that's besides the point. This chapter was just, I think Kishi, not Kishi. God, Kishi. I just got done ranting about Kishi. Man, fuck Kishi. If he uploading these fucking filler episodes of Naruto. But forget that. I think Oda is setting everything up for the future now. Like, I think that's what he's doing. Because he keep, even in this chapter, like, I'm looking at my phone right now, like, there goes Cypher Pole. Like, I can show y'all Cypher Pole. Like, right there. I think that is Rob Lucci. Like, that's what I think. I think that's Rob Lucci. Now, I'm not sure if it is Rob Lucci. I'm just saying, like, he has the same, like, the same beard look as Rob Lucci. His hat looks the same. I don't see the, I see the bird and all that, so that probably is Rob Lucci. But it's like Cypher Pole, I guess Zero. I don't know if I'm saying it right. I know I'm messing it up. But it's spelled AIGIS 0. Cypher Pole AIGIS 0. And I don't quite know what Rob Lucci is doing. I think Rob Lucci has a grudge or something against Luffy actually beating him. Because Rob Lucci, I think he had like this, this is what my thinking is. He had like this type of hierarchy mentality to where he was better than everybody else. Nobody could beat him. He was a force of justice that needs to be reckoned with all pirates. Just like Sengoku. Not Sengoku, but Akainu. Just like Akainu. He's a force of justice that needs to be reckoned with. No pirate can beat him. And once Luffy came and beat him, I think that kind of hurt his pride or something. So he's been following Luffy around. Or trying to track Luffy around. Like freaking Zuko was trying to track the freaking Avatar Aang around. Like across the entire world and stuff, from the old world across the Grand Line to New World and stuff. But yeah, man, like that's what I think Rob Lucci is doing there. I don't think Mary Jonas, if the people of Mary Jonas did send out Rob Lucci to freaking follow, or the Groshi even sent out Rob Lucci or Cypher Pole, whatever Cypher Pole he's with now. Like, did he get stronger? Because he's Cypher Pole 0 now. And when we met him in, damn, what was the fucking, what was the arc where they were saving Robin? Like, oh, man. God, man. And that was a good arc, too, man. Fucking, damn. Shit, man. Write in the comments, but y'all know what arc I'm talking about. Back then, he was CP9. And I theorized, like, back then, when I used to talk to my friends and shit, I ain't do YouTube back then, but I theorized that I think CP9 back then is like, I think Cypher Pole is like a hierarchy of people that you get stronger when you go to 0, because in Dressrosa, in the very first episode of Dressrosa arc, everything. When we got to Dressrosa, Doflamingo was standing beside CP0, like those guys and stuff from Cypher Pole, talking about something or whatever. So I think the higher the number in Cypher Pole, not higher meaning 8, 9, 10. I mean higher meaning 10, 9, 8. The lower the number, the stronger the person that is in that particular division of Cypher Pole. But that's what I think Lucci is doing. He's following Luffy around like Zuko was following around Aang, like all from my Legend of Korra and Avatar fucking fans out there and shit. But yeah, I just threw my fucking phone on the bed and I need that shit. Only thing that happened is like King Riku is like talking to freaking Tank. That's just fodder information. We really don't need that. And freaking, like, the citizens of Dressrosa have built a freaking statue of, look at that, it's Luffy kills, what I can see is Luffy Kiddos and fucking Usopp, God Usopp, with the tongue over there all the way on the left. Like, God Usopp, man. I'm pretty sure there's more people in here, but I'm not sure, man. Like, and there's been when I saw that, I was thinking like, oh my God, what is this? Because there's been like this little theory that's going around right now that Usopp is destined to become even stronger than Luffy in the future. Because like God Usopp, like Usopp, it's the theory. Now it's kind of far-fetched a little bit. So you have to really open your mind to it in order, if you want to believe it or not, because it's kind of far-fetched, but I kind of believe it because it seems to be true. Like, this dude uploaded all the evidence and everything. If I find it, I'll put it in the description box. Like, he was saying how all of Usopp's lies become truth, and he uploaded, like, Usopp said this lie in the beginning. Then it became true, but it wasn't quite what Usopp said, but it became true. Then Usopp said another lie. Then it came true. But it wasn't 100% true, but it was like 90% true. And like, then the dude got to freaking Dressrosa arc. When Usopp and Robin was in the Tontatta Kingdom, and it was like the ground was trembling and stuff. And freaking the Tontattas was like, whoa, what is that? And Usopp was like, yeah, that's my hockey. I'm so strong that my hockey is doing that to the ground. So everybody was like, ooh, is Usopp going to become that strong to where his actual hockey makes the ground tremble? Like, I don't know. And plus, again, this is just a little tidbit. I know I'm going way off subject of the fucking the chapter review, but this is just a tidbit. And plus, Usopp is destined to go to El Buff. I don't know if he's gonna go there with hydrogen. Like, I don't know how to say that dude's name, man. Hydrogen. I think that's how you say his name, Hydrogen. I don't know if Usopp's gonna go to El Buff with him and train there and become a real El Buff warrior and fight the giants and stuff and become immensely fucking strong by doing it. I don't know if Usopp's gonna do that, but hopefully Usopp will do that so it can be all good. But I don't know if we headed there now. I think we headed to Wando now because Kinemon and Kanjiro and Momonosuke, we gotta meet up. We gotta go to Zou, then we going to freaking Wano. Then after that, I don't know. But let me get back to this fucking chapter review, man. Fucking yeah, the statues. Then Fujitora, Otsuru. Like, Otsuru must have been really freaking strong. Like, even though, you know how people used to say, like, Garp the hero, Garp's so freaking strong, like, and then everybody was wondering, if Garp this strong, why is he an admiral? Like, why is Garp a vice admiral? Like, what's up with that? Were there no more positions open for admiral? Did Garp not want to be an admiral? Like, what was up with that? Like, and Otsuru, she must have been really freaking strong, man, because we saw in the Law flashback when Law and the Corazon and Law, like, little arc, to where Otsuru was coming after Doflamingo all the way at the end of the arc, and Doflamingo was like, Otsuru, dang man, we gotta run. She must be really freaking strong to make Doflamingo run and stuff, and try to get away from her. But Doflamingo just talking about like how the freaking like who runs the sea now, who's the ruler of the sea? Is it the Yonkos? Is it the Shishibukai? Is it the freaking worst generation? Like, who runs the sea now? Like, he doesn't know. And will that ever, and he was talking about, will that dreaded family of D ever show up? And when they show up, what would the Groshi and the nobles and Mary Joa even do? Like, how would they react to that? Like, it was talking about how he has everybody, like, now he's let loose. Now Luffy and him has let loose all the monsters and everything. I don't really know what he's talking about with that. I think he's alluding to Kaido and Kaido's like group. He's supposed Kaido is the king of beasts. So it's like he's alluding to like all of the Zoan type devil fruits that Kaido's men have, letting loose all the beasts, all the monsters from his fingertips. You take away the food from the monsters, which is the smiles. That's the food. Then you let loose all the monsters onto the world and onto the sea and stuff. It's just kind of weird, but if you read it enough times, you get the gist of it. And I hope I explained it well enough. If I didn't, I'm sorry. But other than that, freaking yeah, like the ship that freaking the Barto Club freaking built for Luffy and all of that. Oh yeah, and the bounties. That's the three things that happen mainly in this chapter. Like Rob Lucci, Doflamingo talking about the worst generation, the Yonkos, the Shishibukai, and how the nobles and the Navy is going to react to it. And the bounties. Like freaking Luffy and Law's bounty is both 500 million. Like, okay, thank you, good. Even though people will say, well, Law isn't strong as Luffy. Luffy's stronger than Law. It's like, no. Like, you have to understand. Law was fighting Doflamingo for a long time in this arc. Like, you have to understand that Law was fighting Doflamingo a long time in this arc. So when Law got defeated by Doflamingo at the very end of this arc, Law was completely like on his last leg. Like, he was trying everything he possibly could against Doflamingo, who was just laughing at him. So, yeah, man. And freaking Zoro's bounty is 320 million, which it should be in the 4s. Like, I really am a protester of Zoro's bounty, because back in it wasn't Fishman Island. It wasn't Fishman Island before that, before the time skip. Like when it was trying to get Robin back, when everybody was on the sea train and everything. Like Oda freaking let Sanji and Zoro's bounty be the same. And I was like, no. Like, isn't bounty supposed to display, like, or supposed to give off some type of signature that's how strong the person is? Like, okay, I can understand Luffy's bounty being higher than everybody else's because he's the captain. Even though I still think Zoro and Luffy is on the same level. That's a video that I'll put in the description that I already did theory and all that too, and explain myself. But why in the world is Zoro and Sanji's bounty on the same level? Like, that's what I thought back then. But now Zoro's bounty is 320 million, which it should be in the 400 millions, but it should be, I just feel like it should be in the 4s, but it's okay. I don't quite agree with it. I know if we go to Wano and Zoro fight like some type of hierarchy of like Navy, Marine, or whatever, like then his bounty will go into the 4s or something. Like, man, it's just, that's how I feel on that. Then freaking Robin's bounty is 130 million. Frankie's bounty is 94 million. And Usopp's bounty is 200 million. Like, I'm going to get through it and I'm going to explain that. Like, Sanji's bounty is 177 million. Brooks' bounty is 85 million. Nami's bounty is 65 million. Chopper's bounty is 100 berries. Like, come on, man. Chopper at least should be, give him 10 million. Like, for real, just give Chopper 10 million. If you want to keep him low, just give Chopper 10 million. You already made him a whack, weak character. Just give Chopper 10 million, man, and let it be on. And freaking Usopp. What I was saying about Usopp is Usopp has the 3rd highest bounty. Now, is that because Usopp was at Dressrosa helping out and Sanji was not? Or is that because Oda is trying to give us a hint to something? I don't know, man. You let me know. Put it down in the comments. Let me know your theories and everything. Like, for real, is Oda trying to give us a hint or something? Or is Usopp's bounty actually as high as it should be because Sanji wasn't there? Like, Usopp has the 3rd highest bounty. So that lets me know that Usopp is the 3rd strongest in the Straw Hat Pirates. Like, anybody that's looking at the bounties and base strength off the bounties would go, okay, Luffy's the strongest. He has 500 million. Then Zoro, because he has 320. But Usopp is the next strongest because he has 200 million. Then it's Sanji because Sanji has 177 million. Like, even though people will still say, Sanji's way stronger, blah, blah, blah. It's like, bro, I agree with you. But not really. Because there's so many good theories and stuff that's going around about how strong Usopp will be. And Oda giving these freaking hints that Usopp will become stronger. And you know Usopp going to become way stronger than he is now once we go to Elbaf. And even before we go to Elbaf. Like, Usopp hasn't even fully learned what Haki is. He hasn't even fully understood what Haki is, even how to control his Haki. And all that other stuff. Like for real. Oh yeah, and at the very last page of this chapter, Bartolomeo was telling Luffy, like, something's weird with Sanji's freaking bounty paper, his bounty poster. Like, why does it say, like 177 million berries, keep him alive only, and you'll get that? Like, why does that say that? Now, I know this video is long, man, but I have to fucking explain a lot of stuff, so just bear with me. And plus, I went off to different tangents and stuff, but now there has been a theory that's going around, which I don't quite believe. Excuse me. Whew, damn. That fucking pork chop coming back up, but I don't quite believe. I don't really think it's truthful or not. I'm not really 100% with, but there's been a theory going around that Sanji is like some type of prince. Now, I don't know all the details and everything on that. If I find the video, I'll put it down in the description box. But Sanji's supposed to be some type of prince. He's supposed to be like this type of prince that came from this land or something like that. They're supposed to have something big going on with the story. Like, everybody else in the Straw Hats could die except Sanji. Why is Sanji the only person that the government wants alive? Like, why is that? That just makes you think, man. But yeah, man, overall chapter, I give it a 7.5 to an 8, but really an 8 out of 10. An 8 out of 10. It was a good chapter. A lot of things went on. A lot of interesting information. A lot of interesting people. We got the bounties, which was a plus. We got to see everything. A lot of thought-provoking things happen in this chapter and stuff. But yeah, man, let me know what you think of this fucking chapter. Whether you liked it or not, whether you hate it, or whether you agree with my fucking rating of it. Or whether you agree with my all my theories. Put your theories about my theories down in the comments. Or if you got any theories about the stuff I explained on this chapter, put it down in the comments. Or the questions that I had in this video, put it down in the comments, man. But before you do that, like this video if you like this video. Dislike it if you don't. I don't care, just let you know somebody watching my shit. And subscribe if you haven't already, man. It's fucking free, man. Stay up to date with my videos. Stay looking at Trigon and Full Metal back there. Stay looking at my shirts and my face. And you know, all that other bullshit that fucking YouTubes tell y'all to connive y'all and to trick y'all into subscribing to them too, man. And I'm gonna do the same thing too, nigga. What you looking at me like that for? I'm trying to reach 100,000 subscribers, man. If I do that, that would be fucking awesome. It take me 5 or 10 years to do that. I know I got to that point in my life, in my YouTube career, with my personality, my thoughts, my creativity, and my content on my channel, and everything that is going for me and stuff. But yeah, man. And tell me what you had for dinner last night. I had pepperoni pizza, which I fucking hate now because we had it so much. Like, I just hate pepperoni pizza now as much as I hate beans. Like, and I loathe beans. I do not like beans at all, man. But yeah, man, let me know what you think of this fucking chapter and what your thoughts and everything on it. If you know about the theories or not that I'm talking about, and if you know of the questions or not that I asked y'all, please put it in the comments and let me know. But I love y'all face. This video is long enough, man. I love y'all faces. Y'all take it easy. Peace. Yep, that's a black man.